Well, here we are at Knockhill, around the perimeter. It's a while since I've walked around this circuit. If I'm not, I'm generally riding around it. But it's nice to walk around it. It brings back memories of coming here with my dad and watching the bike racing. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Bit of time to reflect, but yeah, it's changed a lot, especially around the outskirts of the circuit, around the perimeter. There's loads of places to sit now, and you can walk decently without falling over. And times of it being really muddy. Loads of new footpaths. It's probably been like this for years, but it's a long time since I've walked around the perimeter. It's quite a nice walk. Car track day today, which I think it's a private hire. Must be a local club or something, but it's really quiet. There's hardly any cars going out at all. Nice new grandstand. Yeah, it's good. This is the circuit. This is the corner that I fell off of. Fell off on in front of Cal Crutchlow. In the gravel over there somewhere. In the rain on a Suzuki track day on my GSX 1000 K6. Yeah, anyway. Still got the hole in my elbow to prove it. But yeah, it's nice to have a bit of wander around. So of course we're waiting on the ZX6 to get tuned as we speak. Someone's had to take the ECU out of the bike, so you can't tune the 2024-2025 model with it in situ. So it's got to take it out and right to the ECUs up. But anyway, it's nice to see the circuit from a different view. You don't realise the changes in elevation, although it obviously looks it here, but it looks so much different when you're riding around it. Yeah, it's changed quite a lot. It really has. All this netting here is new as well. Last time I remember this grandstand, it was all open. Modern health and safety. But yeah. So yeah, I just thought I'd do a quick update video as we're walking around, waiting. I thought, you know what, I want to go for a walk around the circuit, so that's what we're doing. So ZX6 has made 111 horsepower at the rear wheel in box standard unfettled trim. That's just by fitting the headers and the name can. Is that good, bad, indifferent? I don't know. I don't think that 111 brakes too bad, really. It's not to be sniffed at. It's only a 636 after all, so that's what, 2 horsepower down on the 765, as that was when it was brand new. Not brand new. 700 miles anyway, so 2 brake horsepower difference between them. But yeah, I'm hoping about 118, 120 brake at the rear wheel. There's big numbers of 125, 127 horsepower from the ZX6 with velocity stacks installed and all that kind of good stuff. But personally, it's not so much about the top end and maximum power gains. It's more about usability, rideability for me. And I think the mid-range is we want it more. It's predominantly a road bike first and track bike second. Oh, that's probably going to change somewhat, but we can always fit them at a later date. So anyway, a lovely view from knockhill. So there we go. So we'll have a wander back, and we'll see what Sean's got to say. But hopefully, you should be in the process of tuning it up now and seeing some gains. So we'll see you soon. Sounds like my bike. There we go then. That is dyno tuning complete, and it's now making 38 horsepower more at 14,000 revs than it was before. The Euro 5 emissions and restriction controls on these bikes, these Euro 5 bikes, is just mental. You've only got to go and watch Two Wheel Dyno Works or More Mafia or any of these guys to see, but even if you don't even fit a full exhaust system, an exhaust or an end can, just to get that tuned out and get the maximum power where it's required, get rid of all this emissions rubbish and let the bike run as well as it can, it's well worth it. So yeah, 111 horsepower initial dyno, which is what 2 brake down and the 765 was. Box standard, and tuned it was 117 brake, so I'm quite happy with that. 117 brake horsepower at the rear wheel. Yeah, Sean says he's quite happy with that. That's pretty decent numbers. It's not a big dyno for numerical values, but you know what, it doesn't really matter. You know, if I wanted loads and loads of power, I'd have bought another 1000cc sports bike, but that's not what it's about. It's just about getting the most out of modifications based on what the bike's got. You know, it's, you know, make it work to the best of its ability with what you've done to it. That's as simple as that. And the bike will still be quicker than I am, and it'll be way faster than I'll ever be. And yeah, as we leave a very wet knockhill, as it's now just started to chuck it down the rain. So unfortunately for anyone that's got a track day this evening, it's going to be a wet one. But yeah, really pleased with that, and it just shows that it's well worth doing. So get yourself along to GSG Performance at Knockhill and speak to Sean. He'll get you set up, and your bike will be running way better than it was before. So yeah, well worth the visit. And we'll go home now. We'll put her back together. The servo, exhaust servo motor's now been removed. The evap canister, the emission stuff's all been disabled. We'll now go and take all that apart, and yeah, we'll get her cleaned up and back on the road. So we'll update in due course once I've ridden it. I've not had a chance to ride it. I was hoping to be able to ride it tonight as a track evening tonight at Knockhill, but it's absolutely chucking down rain at the minute, so you can already hear the rain. So I don't think I'll be going around in this anyway, we're far too wet. Not without wets anyway. But yeah, it'll be good to see what it's like to ride now. It'll be quite a different beast. So there we go. One tuning day done. Short but sweet. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with the channel. And if you're not, and you haven't done so, please do like and subscribe. Helps the channel to grow. And we'll catch you on the next one. Until then, bye for now.